What did I tell you guys? March is just jam-packed with crazy hyped sneakers that you need to know about. This is probably one of the most hyped months that we've seen in a long time. So keeping that in mind, I decided to make a top 10 list. The most hyped pairs of sneakers that I'm most anticipating I'm going to be going after this month, and I think you need to know exactly what's dropping. We've got release dates for all of them, so you can get perfectly set up and ready. You can pick and choose exactly what you want to go for. Now, hey, if you happen to like staying up to date with all of the sneaker news and sneaker release dates, well, I recommend subscribing. It's the best way to do it. Now, with that being said, let's get to the video. So the number 10 spot, the first one, this is right around the corner as well, so you got to prepare for this one. This is the Nike Noctur, or the Drake sneaker, the Hot Stepper. So this sneaker is going to be dropping in two different colorways, all over white and all over black. Pretty simple. They're dropping on the 3rd of March, so you better start entering those raffles. Now, this may not be my favorite sneaker of all time, but it definitely deserves to be on this top 10 list. I mean, Drake's name is attached to it, so it's definitely going to be hyped up and hard to get, and I just think it's going to be super interesting one to take a look at and see what they've come up with. Number 9 is also a March the 3rd release date, and that is the Supreme Nike Dunk Highs. There's going to be 3 colorways as part of this pack. There's going to be a green and yellow one, a red and navy, and a black and white. Now, I can't lie, all 3 of these are relatively clean. However, my personal favorite is that black and white one, and I've been talking about how clean this Dunk High is. I'm not massively a Supreme guy, so it's not necessarily the hype that's getting to me. I just really like the look of this Nike Dunk Supreme High. But either way, I'm definitely going to try to get my hands on that, and if you want it to, again, March 3rd. Number 8 spot goes to the upcoming Jordan 3 Muslin. Listen, 3s are going big this year. We've had the Cardinal 3s, we've got upcoming the Fire Red Jordan 3s, and this Muslin 3 is looking clean as hell. It's got quite a few similarities to the Amar Manyer Jordan 3. If you're someone who doesn't have the Amar Manyer 3s, or you don't want to pay over $600 for that pair, I feel like this is a solid option. All over neutral tones. I guess the one kind of drawback of this sneaker is the fact that it's made of canvas, so one drop of anything and they're toast. Muslin Jordan 3 is going to be dropping on March the 26th, so no raffles or anything like that. It's too soon, but again, you gotta get prepared because I feel like these things are going to sell out and they're going to be relatively hard to get. Number 7 on the list is one that I'm pretty interested in, and this one is also right around the corner on March the 3rd, and that is the Jordan 1 Georgetown. This is the 85 cut of the Jordan 1, so again, it's a little bit more expensive, which I'm a little bit annoyed at, coming in at 170 pounds, or about, I think it's about $200 in the US. I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong. Me personally, I'm definitely going to try to get my hands on it. I'm interested to see what the materials are like. I didn't get the neutral gray 85 highs that dropped last year, just took L's everywhere, so I'm definitely going to be after this one. I think it's a solid option for the summertime. At the number 6 spot, we've got the Jordan 6 UNC. These things are dropping on March the 5th, so there's plenty of raffles that you can go and enter right now. This is a clean colorway, and let me tell you guys, come summertime, you're gonna want these fresh ass blue and white sneakers to chuck on. It's definitely one of my favorite Jordan 6s that have dropped of recent times. It is so clean. The white and the blue just bounce off each other perfectly, and like always, when it comes to a UNC colorway on a pair of Jordans, it doesn't even necessarily matter what model, it always flies. The number 5th spot, you know, we're doing some more summer prepping, and of course it is the Yeezy Slide in the Onyx colorway. These are going to be dropping on March the 7th. Now listen, if you don't particularly like this Onyx colorway, there is also going to be a restock of the Ochre and the Pure. Plenty of Yeezy slides to choose from, but I happen to really like this all over black colorway, and I feel like a lot of other people are going to feel the same way. It's going to be super easy to rock. Whichever Yeezy slide you're going for, you definitely want to enter those raffles when they do pop up. Let me tell you, I haven't hit a pair of Yeezy slides for retail. These things are incredibly hard to get. I feel like they're only going to increase in demand as it gets closer and closer to summertime. At the number 4 spot, we've got the Yeezy Foam Runner in the Stone Sage colorway. We've got 3 different Yeezy Foam Runners that we can look forward to. We've got the Onyx colorway, similar to the Onyx slides, all over dark gray or black. We've got the Mist colorway and the Stone Sage. Now, March the 11th, the Stone Sage and the Mist are both going to be dropping together. For my personal preference, the Mist colorway is just a little bit too similar to the Ochre pair, which I already have, but that Stone Sage colorway is looking clean as hell. It's got the MX pattern that we've seen on other foam runners, however, it's kind of faint and it just has this really chalky gray vibe, which I just really like. The number 3 spot, guys, we're getting into some very heated territory, guys. The number 3 spot goes to the Jordan 1 Rebellionaire. Listen, I don't know what it is about this pair of sneakers. I don't even know if I necessarily was feeling them all that much when they first got, I guess, leaked, but the more I'm seeing them, the more I'm liking them. This just looks like such a cool, different take on a a pair of Jordan 1s is something just a little bit more fun, but it still has amazing color blocking. It's got the red X on the back. There's a lot to like about this pair of sneakers, and although I know it's not going to be everybody's favorite, it's definitely one of my favorites. Now, these are speculated to be dropping on March the 18th, so again, we don't have any raffles or anything official that's loaded up, but I'm hoping because I need to get my hands on these things ASAP. The number 2 spot is a big one. It's pretty massive. I'm excited for it, and it is right around the corner, and that is the Yeezy 700 V2 Static, which is going to be restocking on March the 5th. I personally have this pair of creams, which is pretty much the same shoe. However, yeah, I'm beating these down a little bit too much because I just find them so incredibly wearable. The fact that they're coming back on March the 5th is pretty massive, just in time for summer, and I'm telling you, this is such an easy, comfortable pair of Yeezys to rock. Unfortunately, the price tag, I think, is going to be a little bit higher, but again, what can we expect nowadays? Again, nothing is loaded up or 100%. We've seen a lot of pushbacks and different delays, and some sneakers are dropping out in the US, others are dropping in the EU, so it's really hard to say that this is going to be exactly a worldwide restock, but at the moment, March the 5th is the release date. Let's just hope we all get a shot at the Yeezy 700 V2 Static. The number 1 spot, guys, is massive. Arguably the best Yeezy sneaker to ever drop, and that is the Yeezy 700 Waverunner. That's right, guys, we are getting another shot at this pair of sneakers. If you don't personally have a pair, again, I got mine. I got the restock that happened on Yeezy Day last year. March 22nd is the restock date. And I know that these been getting a bunch of restocks, but I don't think they're going to dwindle in demand. People still want these things, and for good reason. Another banger, solid option for the summertime. Once it starts getting hot outside, we can start wearing some more colors. We can start stripping the layers down. This is going to be an incredible option to chuck on. Be on the lookout for delays. But like always, I will keep you guys up to date. If anything changes, if any dates move around, you gotta stay tuned to the channel because I will make sure that you stay up to date. Okay, hold up. Listen, I forgot one. I apologize. Okay, we're gonna make this a joint number 1. That is the restock of the Yeezy 350 V2 Oreo. That's right, guys. They are dropping this month. So the exact release date we have is March the 12th. I'm excited, guys. This is an OG 350, and if the dazzling blues didn't get your engines going for one of those striped pairs, this is definitely one of the better colorways. This sneaker is definitely going to make it as one of the most hyped releases for the month. A lot of people want to get their hands on this pair, myself included, and I already know that there's a bunch of other sneakers that are going to be dropping this month that could be your favorites but didn't quite make it to my list, so here's 3 of them. First one is the Canvas Jordan 4. We don't have an exact release date for this one, but it is apparently going to be dropping in March. Jordan 4 Zen Master is also going to be dropping on March. Apparently it's dropping on March 19th. And then finally, the Yeezy 350 V2 in the bone or pure oat or cotton white, whatever they're calling this thing now, is dropping on March the 21st. Now, with that being said, guys, if there's any sneakers that maybe made it to your list but didn't make it to mine, let us know down in the comment section. What are you excited for this month? Good luck, guys. Thank you so much for coming through, hanging out for yet again another video. Thank you so much for liking, commenting, and of course subscribing. I'll catch you guys in the next one, but until then.